4, 3, 2, 1, watch me. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up.
Welcome to your single live with Bigo Live. So the first thing you're going to see is how many people are in your live. So you can click on that. You can see exactly who is in your live. You can click on anybody and you can kind of get a gauge of who that person is that's in your live. By clicking on their profile, you can see their age, their gender, what level they are, where they're from, what's their Bigo ID. If they're following 10K people, they are probably a robot. A lot of these people, as you can see, are following 10K people. You can gauge who's more of a gifter and who's more of a host based on if they've received a lot of beans more than they've given out, they're probably a host. And if they have given out a lot of diamonds, then they're probably a gifter. So you receive beans and you give out diamonds, right? Diamond radar you can pay for. So you can pay for it, 3 diamonds for 1 day, and it will tell me when somebody enters my room who has diamonds in their wallet. You can see your contribution ranking live for this live, my daily. It's a brand new day. It's 4 a.m. EST time, so nobody's gifted as yet. Weekly, so I can see who's gifted me overall the most this week, and for my month, who my fans are, and overall, right? And there's a little question mark there that you guys can click to learn more. So make sure that you click on those question marks to click and learn more, right? You can press on your face and pull down your screen. So you're gonna press on your face and pull down your screen, and you're gonna get access to change your cover photo there where it says edit. You can change your caption, right? You can put up to 3 hashtags, right? Save those, and you can do admins. So these are people who are security for in your room. How to make an admin is available to you in your Discord. Hashtag how to make an admin. Information on how to make it provided by Bigo isn't popping up right now, but your admin can mute and kick people out of your live for you. So I have 20 admin. You can remove them just by clicking that minus sign. Oh, I didn't really want to do it. I thought it was going to ask me if I was sure, but it didn't. So know that. But what's important about this drop-down screen is your live duration, how many beans you have, how many new fans, and how many total viewers. So this is how you're going to check your live time. So make sure that you do a minimum of 30 minutes. If I were you, 32 minutes, but a minimum of 30 minutes. So if you pull down your screen and you see you've only done 28 minutes, make sure you do those extra 3 minutes and do 30-minute increments for your live. So 2 hours every day. So somebody real has visited my live, and I can tell because they have a frame around their photo. It's pink pan, so I can click on them. I can see that it's level 30. It's not giving me a gender. They have fans and they're more of a gifter. They've given out 82K and only received 35 beans, right? So they're more of a gifter. Now, if I wanted to mute, kick, or make this person an admin, I'm gonna click manage, top left corner, and I can mute them, I can kick them out, or I could set them as my admin, which again is like my security. And of course you can report them. But make sure if you don't wanna deal with somebody that you're muting or kicking. Next you could do is click on this star bar. It switches between your heat ranking and your star bar. So both are great resources for you to kind of see who your competition is. Will get rewarded if you have a top ranking in the real-time heat list, as well as your daily task, which is your star list. Not your technical star list, but like your star bar. Giving you a challenge that'll help you push along. So you need a contribution value of 50 beans to get your #1 star, and you need 2 separate gifters to gift you in order to pop that star. It requires, a certain amount of beans, certain amount of gifters, and so on and so on. 5 stars is going to be 10K, right? And the host is getting extra rewards in terms of beans and 1,000 heat points. You can also get ranking like based on the day. So if you're one of the top ranking out of the day, out of the hour, out of the week, there's extra rewards for that, and real-time heat as well. So your heat goes up based on your gifts, based on your traction in your live. Rules. What is heat? Heat's an important indicator for measuring the quality of live broadcasts, right? Heat is related to the following factors: gift givers, recharging, live status, user interaction, gift income, fan group target. The more stars you accumulate, the higher up the heat list you'll grow. Okay, so reminder to always click those little question mark icons because they're gonna tell you more. You're always gonna have different kind of things like related to events on Bigo, swiping on your main profile. Feel free to click them. You can pretty much only click that X that's gonna make you exit out, right? So this one's talking about a certain event gift, so it's highlighting the gifts. You can ask for them in order to win this kind of PK that's going on up here in this banner. So top 5 will get rewards, right? And I'm in this PK against this person. So the more gifts I get of this specific gift is going to boost my blue meter on that banner, and I could win that PK and whatever the reward may be, right? Free recharge. So if I was a gifter or whatever, I may want to look into this. It's not loading, unfortunately, but there's still more up here at the top. Make sure that you are signed up to Starlist. It's also available to you on your profile page. So if this isn't loading, like it's not loading for me, don't worry too much. You have a dino. We all have a dino. So I clicked on this little dino pet. Whether you see yours on your page or not, he is available to you. So once you find him, you're able to, change his clothes, change his background, and his clothes are based on a level system. So the higher your level, the higher your clothes. I prefer the unicorn, that's why I'm using him. And I have the highest level snowflake. And he gets higher levels based on more donuts you feed him, and you can collect more and more donuts around the app from like checking in, sharing lives, giving gifts. So my diamond radar is on, so I can see that like the rest has diamonds in his wallet because of this little purple diamond icon that I paid for. So to just shout that out. So now we're gonna work down at the bottom buttons. So bottom left button is to chat. So if you want to check your messages, so you can check your messages in through here as well as chat in the broadcast. So to check your messages is this little envelope there, and then you can use that back arrow. When you want to say hi, you can type it like that, and when you want to put it in a bullet that goes across the whole screen, you can press this T that's highlighted there, right? And that's going to make it fly across the screen like that. Okay, you can earn them. Usually they cost like 1 diamond, or you can earn them through sharing, gifting, different activities that you do. There's also, the smiley face, so you can use that to kind of put in the Bigo emojis. There's like the dice, there's hi, there's thank you, and a multi-live. And these ones you pay for, these special ones that I'm sending right now. So they expire in the next 12 hours as it's telling me. But they're just cute little emojis. Next, you have the line menu button. So this is pretty important button. You guys should be very familiar with it. If you want to share directly to the WhatsApp, you click that WhatsApp button, or you can copy and paste your own share link by clicking copy, paste it, and post it directly into any live shares. And I would make sure to share it in your agency live shares, your Discord, your family live shares. There's also recent contacts, friends, as you can scroll at the top, right? Select all friends has to be earned. It's a little bit rare to get a share all, but you do have to kind of go through and share to everybody individually if that's what you want to do. Back to the 3-line menu button. So you have beauty. Beauty, you can change your skin, change your makeup, not your skin, but like your eyes, your face structure, your chin, right? You can use whatever your preference might be. Filter, you got different filters, right? Then there's the magic button. So magic, you can use any of these masks. Masks can slow your stream down. So if it tells you that your stream is going slow, take it off. So have fun and utilize those to make your live more intriguing. We also have background, so you can put any background you want. Level up, level up, level up, level up, right? We got Bigo Live GTA, Bigo Vibe City. I also put up a picture of one of my gifters, right? So you could use it as a clever way to make people feel special. Hello, Miss Red. Make sure that you're always taking care of your comments, shouting out your comments. I'm just doing a little bit of a live tutorial right now, Miss Red, but I love you. To the 3-line button menu, you could do mirror mode. So if you're writing something down, if you have something written down, if you may have to do mirror mode so people can actually read it. Flip your camera so it'll flip to the other side. You have HD, so if you find your stream running a little bit weird, you can change it to fluent or to HD. You have a sticker, so it's good to go in here. I would suggest using the IG sticker, putting your IG in there. Done. There it is. You can press on it and move it around. You can also swipe your comments, so you can swipe to the right and it's gonna go away to one portion, and then you can click this T button down here and it'll totally go away. So if you want to really say something that you're struggling to say because people are bombarding you, or you want to take a picture and tag Bigo USA on IG, that's the great way to get rid of your comments. Back to the 3-line menu. Music does work if you have Apple Music. So if you do have Apple Music, or you want to put Apple Music on and utilize that, you can definitely do that. See that little wave button? You can click on it and it should say hi to them for you. Different things are going to pop up. Just swipe out of them, read them, swipe out of them. A microphone, so you can mute yourself. So if you are having a private conversation or whatever the case may be, you can put yourself on mute. You do definitely want to make sure that if you are live, you're ready to be live. So do not be on mute for too long. Do not be away from the camera for too long. This is also the ideal positioning. So unless you're standing up, you should be this much, like even really this much in the frame is ideal, right? Like top of your head to the top of the phone, filling out the frame, good lighting, right? Lighting's on your face. If you don't have good lighting, it's a poor quality of stream, right? So make sure that you're taking the steps to be comfortable and present quality. And if you don't like your background, use one of the backgrounds provided to you by Bigo, or put your own picture in there, right? Back into the 3 lines button. So we have sounds. So while I'm saying something, if I like really a lot of tools for you to make your live a show. So utilize them, right? Okay, so that's a fun feature that you guys can be utilizing in your lives. Gift settings. So some of the gifts do have sounds on them. So if you want them off, you need to turn them off. They can be pretty annoying. Back into the 3-line menu. We have live time. So this is nice if you want to try to keep yourself like on a reliable, consistent timeline, and let your fan base know, right? So you can put the next time you're gonna go live, as well as what time you're always going live. So if it's like next time, you know, I'm gonna go live on this date at this time, and the fixed time, right? This day at this time, and this is gonna run off PST time, so please be mindful of that. And put a little blurb about what it is, right? Like your headline, your topic. Utilize that if you're willing to be consistent. Data center. So this is where you can kind of see your bar data from the things you post, as well as check in on your live data. So your live data is the only way that you can tell your quota for sure, right? So it has nothing to do with nothing else. Whatever's written in your live data, that is your quota for the month. So you need minimum 30 hours, minimum 10K beans to get paid, okay? And we have comment settings, add block words. So if there's certain words that you don't want said in your live, maybe somebody's trolling you and they're always saying the same thing, you could put that in there, right? Next is gonna be this people. It's like a square with 2 people. So this is how you can see if somebody wants to come up into your live. It usually is gonna turn yellow. And they're gonna be in your lobby trying to come up into your live and be like a part of it in a little box here. They're gonna be live in their own little box as a part of your live. So that's how you'll let them in. And this is also where you control people that are in your box. So this little settings, this little settings icon, you can click on that. And if it's open, that means your box is open. So anybody can hop in there. If it's invitation mode, that means they can only become guests if they invite you or you let them up through the lobby. And how many seats are you allowing? How many people would you allow in your live? 1 or 2? And you can stop viewers from matching, you know, other people within your live. It also tells you more about it, right? What is guest live? How do you join? Broadcaster, right? How do you invite them? You click directly on them and click guest live. So again, that's always clicking on those little extra question marks so you can know more. Next, over to the gift box. So get familiar with your gift box and pick a gift that you want, that you like, right? So you need to encourage a gift in your live. So you could be like, oh, I want the tailor. I've never got the tailor. That's a quota, right? Oh, the magic card. I want 5 magic cards. Like, could I see the magic card? It's a new gift. Oh, the card queen. Ooh, who's going to send me the card queen? Whoever sends me the card queen, you know, I'm going to write your name on my shirt. Like, I'm going to put your name right here on this Post-it note. Yes, like, I'm going to do a dance. I'm going to play a song. I'm gonna give you my IG, like, right? So utilize the gifts as a way to incentivize and get familiar with the gifts. You can also click the recharge button that'll be available to you if you're a viewer, not the host, and kind of see how much the gifts are valued, right? How much does it cost to recharge to get how many diamonds? How much are these gifts? So you kind of have a good sense of how much the gifts cost. And every 210 beans is $1 US. In the gifts, what's good to know, and also utilize your Discord hashtag gifts in your Discord. But the ones with the hand, that blue hand, that is a gift that is going to be interactive. The ones with the music symbol, that's going to be musical. The ones with SL, that little purple SL on top of that pink diamond gift, that's a gambling gift. So you send the 100 diamond gift and you have an opportunity to get back diamonds. But it's not guaranteed. So you see a lot of these SL gifts. The most popular SL gift is going to be the gold bell. Sometimes if you see certain gifts not popping up, you just have to like reload. So there's the bell, right? So that's the most popular gift to be sent out of the SL, as well as it's not a bad thing to ask for. You can encourage gambling by like, hey guys, send me some bells, you know, because they get back, right? But always be encouraging gifts and asking for gifts. And back to the star bar. So if it says 3 stars, it's like, hey guys, I'm trying to get to my 4th star. I'm trying to get to my 5th star. I'm trying to get, you know, to a box, right? So always be encouraging. Like, I'm only 6K away from my next star, guys. Please, like, what are we doing? Like, I know you're liking the content, like, right? So tap, share, follow, give a bean, don't be mean. Always be encouraging your crowd. The PK button is, right, you can have a friendly PK between somebody that is live that you know, or you can invite them. Even if they aren't live, you can still invite them. They might be around Bigo chilling. Random PK, you're going to do a random PK with a random person. They might be a foreigner. They might be somebody you think is super cool. You don't know. Friends team PK, so this is you inviting like 3 other people, so it's like 3 versus 3 at the same time, and everybody involved is getting live hours, and it counts towards your live hours. Family team PK is going to be specifically for whatever family you're in, team PK, right? And a multi PK is if you're in a multi and you want to do a PK through a multi PK. And it also tells you the rules and the setup for all of them. So again, that's on clicking that little question mark up at the top, learning more. It gives you settings so you can set, you know, when you go into these PKs, exactly how long do you want them to be. If they're random, you probably definitely want less than, 20 minutes because you might not like them. Okay, so you can play around with that. And next is going to be your treasure chest. So your treasure chest is literally a treasure chest of host resources. So they're there to help you build your content. So first one's your fan lottery. So once you have that fan badge started that we talked about on your main profile page, right, you're going to make a fan badge. Like mine's Misfit. So I can click on my profile again. I'm going to see where it says Misfit. Right, so once I've created that Misfit fan badge there, I'm going to be able, and I have more than 100 fans, I'm going to be able to start a fan lottery. So I can start it and my fans can start it. Anybody in my live can start it. So if somebody's in your live, you can also encourage them to start a fan lottery for you. So I like to do everyone. I like to do share the room. And I like to do diamonds. And I would like to do probably like 100, and I will user define it to 1. Now, based on how many people are in my room, sometimes it limits the amount of diamonds that I'm allowed to put up for lottery, right? So sometimes, so I'll have to use beans because I haven't exchanged enough beans into diamonds in my wallet, and because I'm live right now, I can't really exchange. So I'm going to use beans. I'll do 500, less than $2 because only every 210 beans is $1. And I'll user define to 1. But see, because it says I have not enough people, I have to do a lower bean amount. So I'll do 50. I can number of winners 1, lottery time 5 minutes, launch the lottery. That's going to start heating up my room, having more bots come to my live, really. Once I have more than the 100-something people in there, I'll be able to run another fan lottery for more that can draw more and more people in there. Now, the thing is, once you have people in your live, what are you doing? So be mindful that when you make yourself hotter on the app, people are going to come see what you're doing. So be prepared to, parrot yourself and be like, hi guys, welcome. I am who I am. This is what I'm about. Ask for support there, right? Some things, not a big deal. Just ask, just put it out there. The app is always trying to help you, help yourself and reach your goals, right? So most prompts are going to help you so you can fulfill it. So all these people are sharing my live and be like, thank you so much for sharing my live, right? Next in the treasure box, we're doing match. This match button, and it's going to match you with anybody. And then you can change. You got to keep hitting that change button. You're not going to get somebody every time. Okay? You got to keep changing until you get somebody good. Right? Like I don't even care. Keep going. Keep going. Right, so now I'm going to disconnect, and then I'm clicking this button down here at the bottom. So when I click down there, I click match, and I click down there at the same place again to disconnect it. Right, so now I disconnected it. So that's matching. Goals is to try to find somebody that you wouldn't mind eating lunch with. Like somebody you could actually get to know for 20 minutes and actually get to know them. Okay, utilize their platform. They're live, they're trying, they got people in their audience. Maybe they might like you. Maybe they might come to your live, right? Maybe you and this person could go live every Wednesday at 4 talking about something you guys have in common, right? So network tactically and intentionally. So to be honest, here's a game, customized, soft, there. Right, play around with it. It's gonna ask you questions. It has me here in this little box. If I want to be bigger, I could be bigger. If I want to be smaller, I could be smaller. There's a power button. There's a next. There's a little participants button. You know what I mean? Have you ever made it in the bathroom? No. I can click that next. How exactly are you feeling at the moment? I'm feeling great, right? Click that power button and the game's over. But that's a great way for you to kind of help yourself build on your content by utilizing that game. We're back in the PK button, so that's that PK button. You've got greedy, so greedy, yummy. Pretty much greedy and yummy are both gambling games, so I would not play those. Next is gonna be talk guess, start. The best way to learn too is by clicking, so anything you don't know, make sure you click. Like here's this little star list thing that's clicking right in front of me that I'm swiping back and forth. Spin game, star list. Click that star list. If you're a host, you're not a member of star list, it's gonna ask you to apply or become a member. Here, what you see, broadcaster task, right? Look around, I can collect all. Yesterday's leaderboard, there's the weekly, monthly, rich list. The rich list is gonna be more the gifters, the people who spend. So there's the rules, right? After completing, you get a certain amount of beans, right? So you'll get rewarded a kind of like a rebate based on if you rank high enough in the star list, okay? So that's extra reward, free beans. My fan lottery is done now. That's what that little message was about. We'll go back into our treasure box. There's clap at 7. That's another game. There's draw guess. That's another game. It's a pretty popular game where you draw and guess what people are drawing. One sec. Where did it go? Draw guess. Yeah, so this game's pretty popular. Does it not give you topics anymore? Okay, parking. So that little hand, bottle, right? So it tells you, you don't say it, you draw it, and people guess, right? Back into the treasure box button. The next most thing I'll point out is your Bigo dino, your little dino, Bigo dino, right? If he's not on your page, this is how you can get him. So this is how you'll get him available to you. It tells you different ways to earn donuts. There's a little settings pendant on the far right corner that we just clicked, and that's how you can display him in your live or not. So if you don't want him to be viewed, you can take that off and you can automatically feed him or not. Thank you, ghettos. I'm getting gifts right now. These are actual money, so you need to make sure that you acknowledge that they're money. Shout out Prez Ghetto Side for sending me our first beans of the day. And as you can see, our star bar went up as well up here at the top. It went from 0 almost to 1 star, right? Because it's a new day, so it's a new day to get new beans and new hours. So we're gonna go back into our treasure box and just go over draw, this draw button. It says draw, and this is how you can make your own wheel. So this one in the pink is turned only by people who are your fans. So if they are not your fans, they're not gonna be able to turn this wheel. And this is turned by the host. So you can, I've already made this one, and if you want to make one, you use this little pen at the top right corner. You can put in for how much. So 999 diamond gift is how much it costs to spin the wheel. And I have, a cat dance on there, wear a costume, spin again, sing, request a song, do a cartwheel, fan sign, really cool photo, right? You keep adding them in there with the little plus sign, and you can put in whatever you want. Save it. They don't like something I've written, so be mindful of what you're writing is appropriate. And then you can put it on here, and then when somebody sends me that 999 gift, I can spin the wheel for them and they can earn something directly. So you guys can use that for a lot of different things. See, it's still spinning and it'll land on the winner. I use the rock, paper, scissors one because the other one says inappropriate, right? But you can create your own wheel and have it there in order for people who spend with you to earn something. Okay, so make sure you utilize all the different things available to you in your live and have a great, happy streaming.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up.